Assalamu alaikum everyone from another episode of Embracing Ramadan. Ramadan isn't just a time for abstract reflection. Ramadan has a real practical purpose that creates real changes within those who observe it. Ramadan is all about growing nearer to God, physically carrying out tasks solely for Allah. It is also about developing and strengthening powers of self-control so that throughout the rest of the year, sinful desires and thoughts can be better resisted. May Allah forgive our sins, and may Allah enable us to do more and more good deeds and to make the most of this month. Let's get started.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النبي لم تحرم ما أحل الله لك تبتغي مرضات أزواجك والله غفور رحيم قد فرض الله لكم تحلة أيمانكم والله مولاكم وهو العليم الحكيم وإذ أسر النبي إلى بعض أزواجه حديثا فلما نبأت به وأظهره الله عليه عرف بعضه وأعرض عن بعض فلما نبأها به قالت من أنباك هذا قال نبأني العليم الخبير إن تتوبا إلى الله فقد صغت قلوبكما وإن تظاهرا عليه فإن الله هو مولاه وجبريل وصالح المؤمنين والملائكة بعد ذلك ظهير عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مؤمنات قانتات تائبات عابدات سائحات ثيبات وأبكارا عسى ربه إن طلقكن أن يبدله أزواجا خيرا منكن مسلمات مؤمنات قانتات تائبات عابدات سائحات ثيبات وأبكارا يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم
يا جميل يا الله يا قريب يا الله يا مجيب يا الله يا حبيب يا الله يا رؤوف يا الله يا عطوف يا الله يا معروف يا الله يا لطيف يا الله يا عظيم يا الله يا حنان يا الله يا منان يا الله يا ديان يا الله يا سبحان يا الله يا أمان يا الله يا برهان يا الله يا سلطان يا الله يا مستعان يا الله يا محسن يا الله يا متعالي يا الله يا رحمن يا الله يا رحيم يا الله يا كريم يا الله يا مجيد يا الله يا فرد يا الله يا وتر يا الله يا أحد يا الله يا صمد يا الله يا محمود يا الله يا صادق الوعد يا الله يا علي يا الله يا غني يا الله يا شافي يا الله يا كافي يا الله يا معافي يا الله يا باقي يا الله يا هادي يا الله يا قادر يا الله يا ساتر يا الله يا قهار يا الله يا جبار يا الله يا غفار يا الله يا فتاح يا الله.
Hello kids, it's great to see you back again. Today's art corner is going to be based on the name of Allah, that is, Al-Latif. The subtle one and the most gentle one. The one who is the most knowledgeable of the most subtle details. His actions are so fine and subtle that they may be beyond our comprehension. He bestows gifts that are finely suited to the needs of his creation. He guides us and treats us with the kindness without us perceiving it. In Surah Al-Hajj, verse 63, it says, أَلَمْ تَرَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ أَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَتُصْبِحُ الْأَرْضُ مُخْضَرَّةً إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَطِيفٌ خَبِيرٌ. Do you not see that Allah has sent down rain from the sky and the earth becomes green? Indeed, Allah is subtle and acquainted. Let's see today's art.
My name is Ahmed and I'd like to welcome all of you to the Kids Corner of Ramadan TV. Today's name is Al-Latif. That means Allah is very gentle. He's very forgiving, very loving, and very caring. He's always super gentle with us. Today's craft is a scintillating feather. To see how we did it, keep watching.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone to Speaker's Corner. Imam Jihad Turk with us today from Los Angeles to talk about the challenges of Muslim communities in North America and multi-faith issues. Imam Jihad is the founding president and dean of Bayan Claremont Islamic Graduate School and well-known public speaker. He was a consultant to the White House representing the American Muslim community. He has been acknowledged as a local hero, and most recently, he recognized as one of the 500 most influential people by the LA Business Journal. Welcome, Imam Jihad Turk.
Thank you so much.
How is your life going during this spiritual time with pandemic in Los Angeles?
Pandemic here in Los Angeles is, hopefully starting to get under control. Fortunately, we have some pretty good leadership at the state and city level. And policies were put in place very early on to try and stem the spread of the coronavirus. And we're just hoping that a vaccine and better treatment can be obtained in the near future, so that we can begin to meet and greet one another in person, not just virtually. So we miss the hugs and the kisses and the and breaking bread together as a community, especially during this month of Ramadan.
Thank you so much. I would like to proceed on to the next question. So you're an influential speaker on issues related to Muslims in America, Muslim reform movements, and also Muslim youths. So what are the biggest challenges facing Muslims today in the Western communities and Western world?
So I've actually surveyed thousands of American Muslims with, on precisely that question. What are the biggest challenges that we face? And universally, there are three. The first one is, and this is very pressing, it's maybe not in the headlines, it's maybe not the first thing that people think of, but this is surely on the minds of those people who have children and are trying to raise them here in the United States, a society that is very secular and is somewhat hostile to religiosity. Not as hostile as Europe, but still, being religious in today's era as a young person is challenging. And so the biggest challenge that we face as a community is passing on the faith to the next generation. How do we instill faith and belief and practice in our children? And this is something that vexes the community. They're very challenged on how exactly to do that. And there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this area. So that's number one. The second challenge that we face is really improving the messaging that we have, that we tell ourselves about our own faith coming out of the masajid. We have a very educated demographic of Muslims in this country. Many doctors and engineers and successful business people. Unfortunately, we haven't until recently had a pipeline to produce quality American Muslim religious leaders and scholars, and having imams that understand the tradition, the Quran and the Sunnah, and are rooted in the scholarship of the sages of old, the ulama, the jurists of past eras, but also who understand the contemporary era and understand the mentality, the mindset of the young American Muslim growing up here, and people from all the different various backgrounds, and also how to be inclusive of women in the communities here in the United States. And so this is our second biggest challenge: how to make the masjid a welcoming, inclusive, meaningful place that lifts the spirits, where you come out of the Jummah khutbah inspired and wanting to become a better person. The third challenge is how Islam is presented and represented in the mainstream of the media. And here, this is probably the one that people think of most. Islam is vilified. Muslims have difficulty in conveying authentically what the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad are, what is the essential message of the Quran. And we have a lot of work to do in this regard. And that's because, generally speaking, the negative affiliation in the media is between Islam and violence or political turmoil or mistreatment of women. And so we have a lot of work to do to overcome that. And I would say the biggest way that we can do that is to really go out into society and be known directly by our neighbors, our colleagues at work, and the society at large.
Thank you very much, Imam Jihad. So, what would be your suggestions to the Muslim communities to be representative well in North America for today and near future?
You know, we are blessed as a community of faith in that Islam is a jewel. It's something brilliant. It shines bright. It is something that beautifies its environment and surroundings. And if we as a community want to change our condition and the perception of Islam, we have to, as individuals and collectively, allow the brilliance and the beauty of that gem to shine forward, and to not get in the way and to cover it with conduct that is unbecoming of Islam. And what I mean by that is, when we are out and about in society, at work or with dealing with our neighbors, we have to let the values of Islam be the most important thing that people think of when they think of our character. Are we ambassadors of this faith? Do we leave a positive impression wherever we go? Do our colleagues and our neighbors respect us and like us and appreciate us? What are we offering? What value add do we bring to the society? That's really the question. And so I would say, in addition to individually being ambassadors, collectively, we should be at the forefront of charitable activities, feeding the homeless, trying to give shelter to them as well, and being involved in all kinds of activities that improve the society in which we live. We do have a good number of Muslim physicians who are on the front lines of the fighting the coronavirus, and who are doing a great job in exactly that. But oftentimes their stories are not told. So we also need to do a good job in telling our stories, and I think having this television program is a good start.
Thank you again for joining and sharing your thoughts. Imam Jihad Turk joined us from LA. Stay tuned and be safe. Happy Ramadan.
Assalamu alaikum. So what about daytime naps, which for many people are a challenge, because if you're at work, for example, there's nowhere to sleep. If you are not at work, again, it's a little bit awkward because we're not used to daytime sleeping and we don't always know what to do. If you remember what I was saying in the last few sessions, sleep cycles are approximately 60 to 90 minutes. You can sleep a smaller portion of one sleep cycle in the daytime, which is different from what we do at nighttime. But if you have the opportunity to sleep a whole sleep cycle, it should not be more than 60 minutes, approximately. Because sleeping for 3 hours will affect your day, and it will affect your ability to be productive during the day. Because many times people try and make up what they have lost in the daytime by sleeping a very long period of time. And that is counterproductive. That can actually affect your ability to do a lot of things. It can affect your ability to, for example, do the ibadat properly. It can affect your ability to read the Quran. It can affect your ability to be doing your own work in the daytime, because sleep lack will affect your ability to function properly. So my suggestion again is, you do one of these three things. Either you take a cat nap, which is about 20 minutes. This is adequate. It can give you the rest that you need. It can give you that nutrition. It can give you that energy boost that is required. The second option is an action nap, which is about 40 to 45 minutes. This is still long enough for you so that you can rest, but it's short enough so you don't can enter that unconscious state, that deep sleep state that I was mentioning. Because once you've entered that deep state, it's difficult to wake up without feeling very groggy and almost feeling very unhappy. The third one is the long nap, which is really a full sleep cycle, about 90 minutes. And if you're going to do this, you will feel, inshallah, completely rested. In fact, I would say that you will feel like you've had a whole night's rest, because a sleep cycle, if it's completed properly, actually can give you a restful feeling, just like a restful night's sleep can do. So to revise what I was saying, short nap, 20 minutes, longer, about 45 minutes, longest should be 90 minutes, but not longer than that, because once you go beyond that 90 minutes, now you've entered a state where you've started another sleep cycle. So if you wake up after 2 hours, you could potentially be in the middle of the sleep cycle. And that will make you feel tired, groggy, irritated, non-functional, and it will affect the remaining part of the day, because the body doesn't like being disrupted in that fashion. So inshallah, until the next time, I will see you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إني أسألك بعدد خلقك وزنة عرشك ورضا نفسك وبنور وجهك ومبلغ علمك وغاية قوتك وبسط قدرتك وحقيقة شكرك ومنتهى رحمتك وبإدراك مشيئتك وبكلية ذاتك وبكل صفاتك وبتمام وصفك ونهاية أسمائك وبمكنون سرك وبجميل سترك وبجزيل برك وبكمال منك وبفيض جودك وبتشديد غضبك وبسابق رحمتك وبأعداد كلماتك وبغاية بلوغك وبتفريد فردانيتك وتوحيد وحدانيتك وببقاء بقائك وبسرمدية آفاقك وبعزة ربوبيتك وبجباريتك وبحمدك وبمجدك وبعطفك وببرك وبإنعامك وبإحسانك وبحقك وبحق حقك نسألك اللهم أن تجعل لنا شفاء ومخرجا من الهموم والغموم والوباء والبلاء والفناء وجميع الآفات والعاهات في الدنيا والآخرة وبحق كافها يا عين صاد وبحق طه وياسين وبحق حميم عين سين قاف وبحق إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم ارزقني فقها في الدين وزيادة في العلم وكفاية في الرزق وصحة في البدن وتوبة قبل الموت وراحة عند الموت ومغفرة بعد الموت ونجاة عند الحساب وجوازا على الصراط يا ذا الفضل والإحسان برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين وصحبه الكرام البررة أجمعين وسلم.
Ramadan was founded so that humankind could benefit from its customs to change ourselves for the better, strengthening our bond with Allah and enabling ourselves to make the world a better place. This is the time when the gates of hell are shut, the devil is locked up, and his work is cut. The doors of mercy are opened up wide, and Allah's blessings are always on your side. Happy Ramadan and see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe.